Hi, I'm Ava. I am based in West London, around the Earls Court, Kensington area. I am a playwright and screenwriter and also an arts critic. I'm currently working on my first TV show for the BBC, and I have play in development at the Royal Court. And as a writer, journalist, I write freelance for The Independent and The Eye, as well as magazines like Exeunt and Kinfolk. I tend to write more theatre criticism, but I've also been branching out into film, books, music, television, anything really. I really love arts and culture. I tutor English. I studied English at UCL. I graduated from UCL in 2020 with a 2-1. So I tutor English literature and language from Common Entrance all the way up to university admission. I also tutor history from sort of 11 plus, 13 plus, GCSE, IB, A-level, AS, and also government politics, AS and A-level, history of art, AS and A-level. I also tutor verbal reasoning, maths and sciences at Common Entrance and 11 plus, and I also do, what else do I do? Religious studies, GCSE, biology, GCSE, classics. I also do, I can do admissions tutoring as well, if the student is preparing for university admission, personal statements, interview prep, that kind of thing. I can do very easily as well. I really like tutoring and teaching because I know very well what I was tutored very, very much when I was younger. I was really in need of a lot of help in sort of maths and sciences. Humanities were always my strongest suit, so I really understand the sort of difference a good tutor can make to a child's enjoyment of a subject. I find that what I found when I was younger, that the tutors who were less effective and who I enjoyed working with were the ones who tended to focus really, really heavily on exam results at the expense of personal enjoyment, personal fulfillment in the sessions themselves. And I think that's where you can kind of fall down with tutoring, is that when it gets a bit too focused on the destination and not enough on the journey. I think the most important thing you can do is really try and give the student a sense of enjoyment and support and fun and creativity, and I'm really invested in those things to give them the tools, because I think if you give them the tools, then the rest of it will come quite naturally. So that's really important to me, and also my love of English and the arts was very much instilled in me when I was at school and from a really, really wonderful teacher I had. So I do really also understand the importance of a teacher or a tutor really nurturing those sort of like burgeoning interests and noticing them, and then not only noticing them but really sort of drilling down into them and engaging with the student on their personal interests and figuring out what they need and all that kind of thing. And my hobbies and interests, as you may have gathered, do tend to be arts and culture. I really love film. I really have gotten into film recently. It's very much, cinemas are very much my happy place. I love books, I love reading, I read a lot of contemporary literature, which is probably a sort of response to reading a lot of classic literature when I was at university. So I have a really wide-ranging knowledge of film and TV and books and theatre, obviously. I go to the theatre maybe like 2-3 times a week for work, which is always such a joy. And I'm also a really keen wild swimmer. I I tend to go to the Hampstead Ladies Pond to swim a few times a week or month throughout the year. And yeah,